Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Chairman Strobel and members of the committee, thank you for taking the time to hold a public hearing on this bill. SB65 is a simple, bipartisan effort that will reduce government spending and waste. I'm sure you are all familiar with the biennial distribution of blue books and highway maps. Under current law, legislators must accept the full allocation. For a state senator, this means 600 blue books, 500 folded highway maps, and 50 highway service maps. There are no exceptions to this, and each session, many of these blue books and highway maps go to waste. SB 65 lets legislative offices request prior to printing the amount of blue books and highway maps that they will need for the session. One of my staff has a sister in education. She received blue books from her legislator for each one of her children under her care. Her students are 4 years old and have absolutely no use for a blue book. The teacher tried to give the blue books to the middle school and was turned down. This is government waste to a T. Under current law, legislators are tasked with either distributing or throwing out hundreds of blue books and highway maps. SB 65 fixes this problem. SB 65 does not eliminate the printing of these documents. For legislators that have distribution lists of people who want a blue book or a highway map every year, they still have the option to request their full allotment. SB 65 reduces waste, reduces spending, and maintains a legislator's flexibility to meet their constituents' needs. Thank you for your time, and I will turn it over to Representative Vruwink.
Thank you, Senator. I might take this off, it'll be easier to talk. I've given you a copy of my written testimony. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to go over why I co-authored this bill. Is that this is my third term here now, and every time I see offices move, I see blue books sitting out in the hallways. If you go down where my office is now, there are 50 boxes of blue books just sitting there. And I've seen this for my 3 terms now, and it just pains me to see that from someone who, as a teacher, I used to save old textbooks. If they were good books, I would have them the covers refurbished and rebound to save money so that it wouldn't cost the school district as much money to get when we bought new textbooks. I could issue the old ones if they were a similar edition that they could take home and save money. And so it pains me to see us waste money. This year's blue books for 2019, the blue book cost was $290,000 for 64,000 copies. If we just go back 2 years previously, the blue books cost $228,000 for 200 less copies. So you can see the cost of printing has went up $70,000. So it's going to continue to, paper costs are going up, it's going to continue to rise. And I believe as government officials, we have a responsibility to be frugal with our taxpayer dollars. And by throwing blue books away every year, it just bothers me. And I want to eliminate this. Not eliminate the blue book. I will tell you, when I first started teaching government, I always got 30 copies of blue books from my representative or my senator. I used them in class. That was the days before technology. And they were useful because we could talk, we could open the pages up, we could look at the districts. Now you can get all of that online. Teachers don't need to use the physical blue book like they did. So it just makes sense to me that we eliminate this frivolous waste. Thank you.